YouTube, this is Vargas XX78, continuing my collection pick video. So now I'm going to talk about some other stuff that I've added to the vault recently. First off, if you follow my channel, you know I like collecting Cinepolis's collectible cups. They come out with cups for movies. Their selection of movies that merit a cup is kind of weird. Bigger blockbuster movies don't get one, but then some movies do. It's weird, but I don't pick up all of them. Like they had a couple of cups for Monster Truck, which is it was a movie about this octopus thing that inhabited a monster truck. Didn't pick that, and I didn't pick up any of the Assassin's Creed cups. Very, very weird in what I pick up as well. And not all of them have 3D effects. Some of them have a really cool lenticular effect, and some of them don't. But I picked up this, mostly for my daughter. They're going to do a live-action Beauty and the Beast. There's already a live-action Beauty and the Beast, but I think that's a French production. And this time they're doing an American one with Emma Watson from Harry Potter. So I know my daughter's going to like that a lot, so I picked up for her this Beauty and the Beast cup. It doesn't have any 3D effects, it doesn't have anything shiny, it just has the Beast in silhouette dancing with Belle, who's going to be portrayed by Emma Watson. So I thought it was nice for her, and you know, if she likes the movie, it's something cool for her to have. A very, very dear friend of mine knows that I collect cups, and he got for me this Chewbacca cup from The Force Awakens. It has Chewbacca and Chewbacca. So very, very grateful for him I'm very grateful to him for giving me that cup. There is one more cup that they announced that I'm going to actively chase after, and that's the Logan cup. It's based on the design of the poster of one of the posters where Logan, Wolverine, has X-23 with him. He's kind of carrying her, and he has his claws popped out. I want to get that one because, like I've mentioned before, I'm a huge Wolverine fan. Wolverine is, without a doubt, my #1 favorite Marvel superhero. And now that I'm a father and I have a daughter, my daughter's X-23, so that cup has meaning behind it. So I want that. I genuinely want that. And they're also going to release dog tags. I saw they're going to release a dog tag keychain that has Logan written on the dog tag. So I'm definitely going to pick that one up too. So this part of the video, I'm also going to, besides that, I'm going to showcase some stuff that I've gotten. Now, as I've gotten into the Nerf blasters, I've been following a couple of people. Wallcom S7 is one of them. Clowney Nerf is another guy that I watch. Boomtendo is another person that I watch, and even B Nerf is one more of the many people that I've subscribed to in YouTube that mod Nerf guns or just showcase what they've gotten. And Evan B Nerf specifically, at least in his earlier videos, would always get one of these, and I would never, I had before this, I have never seen one of these, and I've been fortunate enough that I got 3 different ones. And these are the Nerf Tech Target games. Basically what you do is that you hang these up, put in some batteries, and then this thing has sounds, sound effects, and a voice, so you can play the game. Basically, you have to hit the target. And, you know, you hit the target here, you play a player 1, hit this, and you do player 2. And, basically, you have to, you know, hit certain spots here that have, I don't know how this works, but it has sensitive areas that when you hit a dart here, it registers the score, and then you can see this thing light up, and it has different modes to play. So this is Stop the Noise Countdown, with blue and green here. And they all work. I put batteries in to test them out, but I don't have that many batteries, so I didn't leave batteries on these things. I've actually don't leave batteries on any of my electronics. It's a tip that I can give you. never ever leave any sort of batteries on your electronics and then store them in a closet or in a warehouse. Because batteries tend to, with heat and humidity and so on, they tend to leak the acid that powers them, basically. So you can mess up anything electronic that has batteries. The acid corrodes the springs and the electronics, and then you have a worthless collectible. So always remove your springs. Just a tip from me to you. And then I also picked up this tech target. Zone 1, Zone 2. This one doesn't have a name like Stop the Noise. But it has 3 modes. It has Missile Defense, Hit the Number, and Rage Simulator. So, yeah, you select the mode and then you can do one of those. So, I thought this were pretty cool. Once I have the vault cleaned up and organized better, I want to hang these in the Nerf Blaster area and just, do some target practice. Because I think that would be pretty cool. And the last one I picked up is this one. This one is a different design. And this one also has Missile Defense, Hit the Number, and Rage Simulator, just like the other one, but this one looks different. Looks very, like, digital stuff here. So, I don't know. I had never seen these before. I've seen people, Blown on Nerf. Blown on Nerf is another person I'm subscribed to. He also has these mounted on his wall. And I was like, I've always thought those were pretty cool. And I wanted one, and I've been fortunate enough that I picked up 3. 3 different variants of these tech targets. So, yeah, and I have something to use as target practice whenever I'm shooting Nerf blasters. Speaking of which, I have no idea how many color variants these things have. I'm not sure if I already showed this one, and I know I haven't showed this one. But the Night Finder. The Night Finder is a blaster that I find a lot of when I do get a chance to thrift and go to flea markets. And I always come across I've always had come across Mavericks. Mavericks are a dime a dozen. There's a lot of Mavericks. And Night Finders, I also have come across a couple. And I've actually bought some and give them away. But I'm coming across color variants of the Maverick. I found this one. I'm not sure if I already shared this one, but this is a grayish Night Finder variant with some green here. And the way this one works is that you pull this thing and then you shoot. And if this thing had batteries, a little light here would turn on, and then you can use it as a laser scope. I've seen people mod these things to kick like beasts. It already has a nice kick, but I have seen some mod videos making this thing very, very dangerous, and also doing some paint jobs to make it look steampunkish or very futuristic. It has a nice feel. It looks like a nice futuristic blaster. I've even seen people change the little laser sight, because it has a really, really crappy laser sight, but they put in something with a lot more kick, and it looks pretty cool. The other one I found, it's camouflaged with my orange sweater, is an orange variant. Same principle, shoot it, and shoots. So yeah, I have a couple of these Night Finders already. I've done a little research, and I know that there are a couple of, well, there's a lot more, but like chase-worthy ones are a Sonic Green, which is this but transparent green plastic. The Whiteout, which is this but white plastic. And then there's the Clear line, which is this but with clear plastic. So those I've never seen, and I think I would like to get them to, get a complete Night Finder set. I'm also missing the Dart Tag, which is this but with red and some grayish things on the handle here. So yeah, Night Finders. I find quite a few. Also, this will probably go for my nephew. I picked up a Cyclone Shock a while ago. I've had this blaster since the last video I recorded. My nephew says he went to a park and he found a couple of these Mega Darts, but he doesn't have any blaster that shoots the Mega Darts. So I picked this cheap, and I'm going to give it to him next time I see him. Also picked up, I was watching Captain Xavier do a mod guide on this blaster, and I thought, wow, that's a pretty cool mod guide. And lo and behold, I picked up one of these. This is a Codebreaker bow. Shoots elite darts here, and this thing has the gimmick that you can put in a code, and then if someone gets your blaster, they can't shoot because of the code. So basically, you just pull this thing back, prime it, and then you shoot. This thing has a number of locks. If it doesn't have any ammo, it won't shoot. Like I said, it has the Codebreaker code lock there, so that won't shoot either. So this thing really does need that mod guide that Captain Xavier did. He did a very, very beautiful mod to this. He took out all the locks, did a spring upgrade, painted it very, very nicely. So yeah, I have no problem with the purple color, and I am a fan of crossbows. I like crossbows quite a bit, mostly because of Daryl from The Walking Dead. So I have a crossbow collection going, and that one looks pretty cool. Also, for Boomco, because I love the Boomco ammo. I think the Boomco ammo is a lot more resistant, and it takes a lot more punishment, and it's a lot more accurate than the Nerf foam darts. And the design of their blasters, for the most part, is really innovative, really cool. I like it. I like it. I've actually been watching Boomtendo's mod guides to turn Nerf blasters into, and Busby, into Boomco shooting things. So, yeah, I might do that with a couple of my Nerf blasters, because I like the designs. I like the designs of all of them, actually, but it is cool. The ammo for Boomco, I think, is really cool. But I picked up this Halo Brute Spiker. It's what was one of the blasters that was on my wish list for Boomco. This is based on a Halo blaster, the Brute Spiker, and basically worked with this clip. You pull this thing, prime it, and then you shoot, and it shoots the Boomco dart. You can put this thing comes with a 6 dart clip, but you can put in a 20, and I don't know if it'll work with a 40. Well, I like the design of the blaster. I think it looks pretty cool. Very cool for cosplay. I could do like an outlaw kind of cosplay. But the blaster itself is really awesome. Also picked up a Dart Zone Scorpion. I've seen Captain Xavier with this one, and he does a shoulder-mounted thing that makes him look like War Machine. And Wallcom S7 did a mod guide to make this thing magazine-fed. Because this thing works with this belt thing. You put darts in here, and then you turn this sucker on, takes 6 batteries, and this thing rotates very, very coolly. You have a little minigun. But it's cool, and Wallcom did a mod that takes magazines. Instead of taking this thing, you can put in the magazine, and then when that runs out, just put in a new one. So I don't know if I'm not very good with electronics. I'm not very good in general with modding. I'm still working on practicing some mods. And there are a couple of mod guys for this thing. But I don't know what I could do with this one. But there's 2 of these. This is the Dart Zone Covert Ops Scorpion. And then there's an Adventure Force. I saw it on Walmart. Oddly enough, I saw it on Walmart. It's $20 in Walmart. And I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. I don't have $20 to spend. Sad face. And went to a flea market, and I found this baby dirt cheap. $2 I think it cost me. And you want to get, if you want this, you want to get the Dart Zone one, because the Adventure Force one, they cut back on the strength of the flywheels. This one shoots stock 90 FPS, is what I've heard from the community. And the Adventure Force one shoots less than that. So you want to get this one. This is the one you want to get if you really want to wreck people stock. So this I thought was pretty cool. And if I can paint it black like Captain Xavier and figure out how to do it remote control like he did, I could also mount it and build an Iron Man War Machine costume. And the last thing I picked up, I actually picked up two, if I can get it out of the rail. Damn, that's hard. I picked this for 50 cents. This is the Boomco Rail Stinger. This is a little one-shot blaster. Where was that button? Well, now I can't do it. Oh, crap. Well, this is a little blaster that you could use as a gun if I could figure out how to drop this thing. Which I can't. Which sucks. Now I want to do it. There's this button you're supposed to click here, but I don't know. But you can use it as a handgun, pull this thing back, and you can shoot a single Boomco shot. But it has tactical rail, so you can put it on any Boomco blaster that has tactical rail, and you have an extra shot. Then I picked up this thing. This is another Boomco blaster that was on my wish list, and this is the Boomco Rapid Madness. This is an air-powered blaster. You pump it nice and full. You put in a clip, just like you do with the Brute Spiker. It could be a 6, a 20, or a 40. And then this thing shoots... Oh, yeah. Doesn't have the clip. Should have put in the clip. Love that sound. Also has a release valve there. And this thing, the sound it makes, and the way it just shoots darts all over the place is super cool. I saw this on a video. I don't even remember who did it. I think it might have been Walcom the first time I saw this blaster. He did a practical Nerf. And he just showed this thing, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. I wish I could find it. And I have seen it. Here in Mexico, we do have Rapid Madness, but they're like 1,000 pesos, which is more than I can honestly afford. And I would definitely get in trouble with the wife if I spent 1,000 pesos on a blaster. But what I paid for this, I paid dirt cheap for this, and this is the last blaster that I've bought in a while, because I'm at the point where I pretty much have everything I could want. There is, of course, one more blaster that I want to get for Boomco, and that's the Whip Blast. It's a handgun that you just crank it and then you can shoot. And of course, there are the bigger ones like the Spinsanity. That's a battery operated one that shoots darts like crazy. And then there's the Colossal Blitz, which is this thing that looks like a dick that shoots 70. It has drums here. It's like this, but it has two drums here, which is why it looks like a dick. And it shoots darts like crazy. But I like this one. I like this one because it looks like an assault rifle. It shoots. It has, other than the pumping thing that you have to, be ready for, this thing shoots darts like crazy. I bought a 20 clip, loaded it up, pumped this thing 18 times, and just emptied the clip, and it was glorious. The way that it sounds like that. Let me pump it again. And I'm going to hold these things. Now you have to pump it a while to get a good, effect. But it makes you feel like you're shooting like real ammunition, and yeah, I want to leave this as is because it looks cool as an Optimus Prime blaster. But if I paint it black, it will also look pretty cool, I think. So yeah, this thing is amazingly cool. I love it. I love it. I love it. And yeah, wreck some people with the Rapid Madness. But yeah, this unless I find a Whip Blast, this will pretty much be the last blaster I pick up. As you've seen, I have cut down on blasters quite significantly. I don't buy as many blasters as I have before, mostly because I already pretty much have all the blasters that I want. There are a couple, of course, that I would love to add to the collection, but I don't need that many blasters because I just don't. If I do come across there's a Halo handgun that looks pretty cool, and the Whip Blast, I'll definitely pick that up, but if I see it cheap. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to pick up any more blasters anytime soon, because I already have quite a few, and I have some of the cooler ones, so yeah, awesome sauce. So yeah, I'm gonna cut this video here. I have one more video to record, which is movies. I picked up some movies. I picked up quite a few movies that I am super happy that I picked up. So I'm gonna cut it here. Thanks so much for watching and hearing me rant about blasters for I don't know how long. But like I said, I'm trying to cut these videos so you don't have to sit through an hour-long video. So I hope you enjoyed that, and you stay with me for the last part of this pickup video series. Thank you so much. Comment, please, and until I see you all again, which will be really soon, this is Vargas XX78 from the Vargas Vault, thanking you and signing out.